welcome you guys back to my channel, MTG Ghoul Dude here. And today we're going to be continuing our Digging Up the Past series with Phyrexia All Will Be One. So, a little bit about Phyrexia All Will Be One before we get started. Looking at the cards, it was our 95th Magic expansion. It was released on February 10th, 2023, pushed back from February 3rd. And the set symbol is the Phyrexian symbol bisecting a circle, kind of representing everything you're looking at. So let's get into the cards. Starting off with Geth, Thane of Contracts for 1 and 2 black. It's a 3/4 legendary creature, Phyrexian zombie. And other creatures you control get -1/-1. It's kind of strange. But it has a second ability that says for a 1 generic and 2 black, you can tap it, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains if this creature would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. Activate only as a sorcery. This is a really strange type of reanimator because it debuffs your creatures. But I could see where this is a very powerful in certain decks where you want to consistently be getting certain creatures, or you're milling yourself to get creatures into your yard. I would actually find this really interesting as an Eldrazi commander, because it doesn't matter what you throw in your graveyard, it just wants you to bring it back. And no matter if it's a 1/1 blister pod that's going to die immediately. I mean, the death triggers would be pretty good. But this would be good in either a very heavy aristocrat themed deck or a very strong, heavy creature, power and toughness reanimator deck. Yeah, and the art's kind of weird. I'm not big into Phyrexians, but I am into zombies, and that's why we're here. Going on to Necrogen Rot Priest for 2, a black and a green. It's a 1/5 creature Phyrexian zombie cleric. That's a mouthful. And it also has Toxic too, so it's really showing that Phyrexian side. Whenever a creature you control with Toxic deals combat damage to a player, that player gets an additional poison counter. So if you were looking just to try and nab one more counter, this is the guy for you, especially if you're playing green-black or black with any other green X colors. Can only imagine you can get into some really strange things with green, black, and blue, though. Anyways, it also has the ability for 1, a black and a green. Target creature you control with Toxic gains Death Touch until end of turn. That's interesting. I think this is it's a decent card. It's a good blocker, though. For 1/5, for 4 mana, that's not bad. And then you can give it Death Touch. I mean, it says target creature, so you can give it to himself. No, not too great, but not too bad. Then we have Glissa Sunslayer for 1, a black and a green. Is a 3/3 legendary creature, Phyrexian zombie elf. Oof. Boy, has the mighty tribes all come together and just form something just nasty. Because she has Death Touch. And if that wasn't enough, it has First Strike. So it doesn't matter who tries to block her. If it's a 10/10, a 5/2, and a 15/3. Okay, those are actually some creatures. But if there's only 3 blocking her, well, guess what? They're all going to die because she has First Strike Death Touch. Which means as soon as she deals damage to those creatures, if they don't also have First Strike, they don't deal their damage. And she also has the ability, whenever Glissa Sunslayer deals combat damage to a player, you can choose one. You can draw a card and lose a life, destroy target enchantment, or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. I think this is not a bad include in a green-black zombie deck, or green-black-blue, or green-black white. Green, black, red is a little stretchy. Jund is stretchy for zombies right now. I'm hoping we get some more support in red later. And some more in white and blue. Well, not blue, because blue's the main color with black. But some more in green, definitely. Especially if they keep coming out with some stuff like this. Venser Corpse Puppet. This is one I was actually kind of hyped on because I came up with some shenanigans with it. So for a blue and a black, you get a 1/3 legendary creature Phyrexian zombie wizard, and it has a bukus of text. To start it off, it has lifelink and toxic 1, so don't let that fool you. Whenever you proliferate, so yes, this is a proliferation deck, you can choose one. If you don't control a creature named the Hollow Sentinel, create the Hollow Sentinel, a legendary 3/3 colors Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token, and then, if you already do, you choose the other one, and target artifact creature you control gains flying and lifelink until end of turn. So, here is my shenanigery that I thought up from seeing a couple other content creators, but then I wanted to make it funnier. So, you take Venser, you have Insole Artifact. You Insole Artifact a Throne of Geth. Throne of Geth is a artifact that says tap, sacrifice a creature, proliferate. Now, then you throw in your Blood Artist or whatever kind of effect of life loss, deals damage, and so on and so on. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to also play Intruder Alarm. Yes, this is a Venser, Insole, Throne of Geth, Intruder Alarm. That is a 5 card combo if you count the Aristocrat effect. But that is a... Okay, so when you make the golem, when you proliferate, you sack it to the Insult Artifact, Throne of Geth. Intruder Alarm will trigger when you proliferate, and it'll untap the Throne of Geth. And then you proliferated, and you don't have a Hollow Sentinel, so you make another one. And then you go into the whole spiel of life loss or life gain and whatnot. But there's the combo for you if you want to build something janky. But that will be it for today, guys. I really appreciate all the likes, the comments, and all of my subscribers. I couldn't do it without y'all. I really couldn't. But that's going to be it for today, and I will see you guys next time in the graveyard.